Life's journey takes us on a quest for dreams, destinations, and deeper meaning, but sometimes unexpected obstacles cross our path. Rejections. These are the hurdles that can slow us down. Yet what if I told you that rejections hold more than meets the eye? What if, hidden within rejection, lie valuable secrets, precious lessons, and the key to your personal growth? In this video reflection, I'll reveal that beneath the surface of rejections, there's an unexpected gift waiting to fuel your development. In life, we all face rejection in various forms. A job offer that didn't come through, a declined proposal, unreciprocated love, or a dismissed idea. Usually, we see these rejections in a negative light, letting them drain our motivation, disturb our peace, or even define our self-worth. But what if there's another way to look at it? What if I told you that rejection is not a setback but a valuable gift? This unconventional viewpoint comes from Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's making a comeback today. Let's explore how Stoicism's historical perspective on rejection can unveil its hidden value. Have you heard of the Stoics? They were philosophers who emerged more than 2,000 years ago. Their philosophy emphasizes resilience, acceptance, and understanding the natural order of things. Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat the harsh realities of life. Instead, it provides a framework to accept and even embrace these realities. Stoics like Seneca, Epictetus, and the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius taught that we should seek to understand the world around us and recognize what's within our control. They believed in the dichotomy of control. Some things are within our control, like our thoughts and reactions, while most external events, including others' actions, societal approval, and yes, rejection, are beyond our direct control. According to the Stoics, our energy is best spent on things within our control, and we must learn to accept or be indifferent to things outside of it. When we apply this to rejection, it leads to a profound shift in perspective. We start seeing rejection not as a personal insult or a measure of our worth, but as an external event from which we can learn. Let's take a closer look at how the ancient Stoics handled rejection. They had a unique and empowering approach to dealing with life's challenges. They divided everything into two categories: things we can control and things we can't. This concept is known as the dichotomy of control. So what falls under our control according to the Stoics? Only our own thoughts, behaviors, and actions are within our control. External events, the past, the future, other people, and yes, rejection, all belong to the category of things we cannot control. The Stoics argued that understanding this distinction is the first step toward living a fulfilling life. They believed we should focus our energy on what we can change and accept the things we cannot. Now, where does rejection fit into this framework? Rejection, in its various forms, is an external event. It's something that happens to us, not because of us. We cannot control whether someone will reject our ideas, feelings, or efforts. However, what we can control is how we react to rejection. From the Stoic perspective, adversity, including rejection, is a natural part of life. It's an opportunity for learning and growth rather than a personal defeat. Rejection is seen as a chance to practice resilience and develop our character. This perspective takes the pain out of rejection, transforming it from a setback into a stepping stone for personal growth. So, how did the Stoics suggest dealing with rejection from a historical standpoint? They regarded rejection as an event entirely beyond their control. It was someone else's decision to accept or reject their idea, love, or effort, influenced by their judgment and circumstances. Stoics didn't allow themselves to be shaken by rejection. Instead, they saw it as a chance to learn and grow. However, this didn't mean they were indifferent to it. On the contrary, the Stoics believed that every event, including rejection, holds a lesson for us. They used rejection as a tool for personal development and growth. For example, if a Stoic had an idea rejected, they would ask themselves, "What can I learn from this? How can I improve my idea? How can I communicate it better next time?" They wouldn't dwell on the negative feelings of rejection. Instead, they'd focus on how they could grow from it. The Stoics also understood that not all rejection reflects their shortcomings. Sometimes rejection occurs simply due to the circumstances of the other person, their preferences, or their understanding of the situation, and that's perfectly okay. It's part of the natural order of things. The Stoics saw rejection as an opportunity to learn, grow, and strengthen their character. It was a resilience test and a chance to put their philosophy into practice. In the face of rejection, they remained calm, composed, and focused on what they could control, their response. Now let's explore some Stoic practices that can help us deal with rejection more empoweringly. So, why did the Stoics consider rejection a gift? Instead of viewing rejection as a setback or failure, they saw it as an opportunity. To them, rejection was a gift that could promote personal growth, encourage resilience, and offer new perspectives. Firstly, rejection helps us reassess our views, behaviors, or ideas. Let's take a moment to step back and reflect on how we handle rejection. Rejection often prompts us to reconsider our approach, adjust our communication style, or refine our ideas. It's like what that famous Stoic philosopher said: hardships can prepare ordinary folks for extraordinary destinies. Moreover, rejection pushes us to become stronger. It tests our resilience and demonstrates our ability to overcome adversity, echoing the wisdom of the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In other words, obstacles, including rejection, can be stepping stones to our personal growth. Rejection can also shift our perspective. It reminds us that life isn't just about getting what we want. It's about finding contentment within ourselves. It teaches us that our worth isn't determined by external validation, but by our virtues and character. As another prominent Stoic once said, just do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter. In essence, rejection can serve as a tool for self-improvement, resilience, and self-awareness. When facing rejection, rather than succumbing to disappointment, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? This subtle shift in perception can lead to profound changes in how you navigate your personal and professional journey. As we part ways, remember the Stoic teaching: the obstacle is the way, and sometimes that obstacle might just be rejection, offering you an unexpected gift and guiding you down a path you may have never considered, but one that could be your destiny. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to comment on what resonated with you the most. We've also included 2 videos for those interested in diving deeper into historical and Stoic philosophy. Thank you for watching.